Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the bullpen. Got special guests with us right now. We got Havoc Master hanging out with me, and him and I talked a little bit earlier. I text a whole bunch of people, tell them that I'm going to have a show right now. So let's see what happens. Don't rock the boat. How you doing, Steve?
Not too bad. Out of all of, out of, so you've been to the Philippines, you've been to Thailand, you've been to Vietnam. What are the pros and cons of all those places that you've been to, in your opinion?
Well, again, the Philippines for me was very good just because they could I could communicate with everybody pretty easily.
Yeah.
So that part was is quite nice.
Were they speaking?
Thailand,
Were they speaking English, or did you learn some Tagalog or Visaya English or
little bit of
language?
both.
Oh,
I
okay.
started out. I started out English, but I could understand Ilongo okay. I mean, just because I've been there for so long
Yeah.
that it's not too bad.
Well, I worked with a guy. He finally went back to Africa. He got into the United States during the Obama administration through a work visa, and he could not speak a lick of
Uh-huh.
English. And he
Oh,
learned to speak English watching television, and and
yeah.
uh, and he became a United States citizen. And I worked with him for probably about 7 or 8 years, and he decided that he was going to go back to Africa because he wanted to start. He got married while he was here. He would fly back and forth, and he got married while he was here to a woman in Africa, and he decided not to stay here because the taxes were so high.
Oh, but yeah, I love the Philippines and old idiot Jay. How come you're not back in the Philippines? I want answers. What the fuck? The fucking clown. But
Say that
again,
again.
he
Say
was
that again.
under
Say that again, Kevin. Say that again.
Jay was asking how come I'm not going back to the Philippines, and he wants the explanation why. But he was heavily under the influence.
Oh,
Hey, Frank Slowly Horse. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the bullpen.
how you doing, Frank's Lonely Horse? Haven't heard
MG
from you in a few days.
uh, smash that like button.
I did. I can only
Ah,
do it once.
there you go. We got 10 people watching already. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. We have a hot, beautiful, sunny day out here in Thailand. We got Balut John in the house. How you doing, Balut John? Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us for the moment. The Philippines, Mrs. Big Kev. I do miss the Philippines. Um, but like I said, we get certain idiots that how come you're not there? Tell me why. And then they're trying to King Kong um, pounce on the chest and everything, beat the chest. I don't know. I guess that makes him feel like a man when he does that. But yeah, I will go back when I want
Who
to go
beat
back.
who
I am
beats on who beats on their chest?
Jay. The
Oh,
real deal. When he's under the influence, it's a little man syndrome. Him and Barry and Frank they all belong to the same club because they're all little people. Jay tried to go to the gym and work out, but you know, but he, like I said, when you're a little guy, then you have to prove to everybody that you're the man.
I don't know. Mike Tyson was a little guy, and
Well, he was the man.
yeah, he not
really had,
he wore all three belts at one time.
oh yeah, he had all the belts. He didn't have to prove nothing to nobody, you know.
No,
But
he had
got
to. He had to prove it to get it, and he was like
well at the beginning.
19 years old when he became the youngest, or 20. I think 20 years old when he
Yeah,
became
20 years old.
yeah. And by the time he was 21, he owned all three belts. Maybe even earlier than that. He might have owned all of them at 20 years. Hell, I don't know.
Hey, there's the little guy right now. Real deal just popped up. Oh, Captain, stop being a crybaby. Gaga.
Jay Bird, the Australian.
Wannabe.
I'm trying to rhyme something, but I can't find anything that rhymes with Australian.
Oh.
Jay's a good dude, man. I love him.
Or is he already?
No, he's a good dude. He's
he's good. Just don't know for what.
He's all right.
Jay, you even still have your wrench. Fucking crybaby. Oh shit! But yeah, it's a beautiful day out. Went out, had some noodles earlier for lunch, and now I come back to the hotel and then I was talking to Havoc Master, and he suggested I should have a show right now. So, yeah,
Hey, Kevin, who is this in your chat? Says life is good. Time for bed, wet dreams. What the hell is that all about? And they got a wrench, so you got to know who it is.
Well, Real Deal got a wrench. Oh, Balut John,
Is that who that is?
John, I don't understand your humor sometimes, but he thinks he's funny, so that's okay.
Yeah. But Jay's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah, when he's not like hammered and pie-eyed and one eye open.
But we're all guilty of that.
Well, yeah, but some people can handle the alcohol, and then some people, like Barry and Real Deal, that they need just slow down.
Yeah.
My opinion only, of course. I mean,
well, I'm just saying, minus the alcohol, minus the alcohol, they're all pretty good people, really, in my opinion.
Yeah, Big E said he was a nice guy. I mean, I guess this was before he got hammered. But yeah, how are you guys doing over there in what? You're not Indiana, right? Or are you in Indiana?
Yeah, I'm in Indiana.
Because I remember you're.
According to MJ, I'm a stock boy at Amazon in Evansville, and I've never been to Evansville in my life unless I pass through on the interstate. And I've never stocked any shelves.
Evansville to get to where I live.
Yeah. Like I said, and I'm sure I've been through Evansville on the interstate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a major interstate going into southern part of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania trucker used to drive, I think, through that area.
Yeah.
Like, when he's going up to Chicago and stuff. Give a big shout out to my good buddy Pennsylvania trucker. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're doing good. Hope you have a good attitude.
I used to live in Seymour, Indiana, and that was I don't know, probably 45 minutes away from the Kentucky border. Kentucky border.
That's almost the same. Well, I like down south or up by Lilyville because Kentucky's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when. I remember when. I think I was like 12 years old. My dad had a golf tournament up there, and we was there for the weekend, and we went down there with a crowd of people that played golf. I was like, I don't know, might not even been 12 years old, and one of them decided we'd go to Kentucky Lake and go fishing, and I remember that water being crystal clear, and you could see like 6 feet.
Lake.
Yeah, you could see like 6 feet down, and
Wow.
we were catching fish out the ass.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, Bill John saying he's over in Bakersfield, California. How is your dad? Is everybody doing okay? Is he feeling good?
Who you talking to, me or?
Yeah. Well, anybody that everybody can. I'll put the link up. There we go. Yeah, the Pope passed away. He's supposed to have his funeral on Saturday, I believe. Today they're having an opening casket. Whole bunch of people going to go visit him and stuff.
There used to be a saying when I was growing up. I can't remember what it was, what led up to it, but they always say the Pope died. I can't count the number of people during my lifetime where people said, well, the Pope died.
Yeah, they do die. Nobody lives forever.
No, nobody's getting.
Two things
Nobody's getting out of this world alive. I guarantee it.
No, I don't think so. Oh, hello, everybody. Frank's Lonely Horse. I love that. I love that name, Frank's Lonely Horse. I always get a chuckle because I remember when I had my pony, and I would bring my pony on my show, and that used to drive some people crazy. So
I think he ought to change that to Frank's Depressed Horse.
Oh, I bet you she is depressed that he's still alive. Just joking.
How long do I gotta wait? Jimmy's been calling me. When's this gonna end? When can I move in? When can I move into that Bantayan mansion where you can't have the air conditioner and the refrigerator running at the same time?
Wow.
Bolo Young, what's good, y'all?
Bolo Young, haven't hit.
We're still breathing. That's about it.
Yeah, I was just looking at my drone earlier before I talked to you, and right now I'm charging up the batteries, and I want to fly it, but I'm afraid that somebody's gonna come up and get me. So I don't want to.
You're a bit new, Kevin. Ain't nobody in Thailand gonna come up and get you.
Well, you would like to think that, but because they have they frown upon drones after a certain size. I'm not sure. I got a drone.
Can you attach a Molotov cocktail to that and drop it on somebody or something? That'd be a good video.
Maybe a small one, but
Like a shot,
I don't know
like
how.
a shot glass.
Yeah. Well, Jay be going, don't waste it. I'll drink it. But yeah, just took it out of the case. Got all. See, people are thinking that I sell all my things just to make money and all this kind of stupid shit. They have a thing in their mind. Kevin is always hurting, and Kevin is this, Kevin that. How come he don't go to the Philippines? We want to know. Fucking people. Oh heck. But yeah, things are very good here. Working on my tan, go out. I just came back from lunch early lunch. But yeah, things are always good.
What'd you have for lunch?
Oh, I had stir fried rice and like an omelet over the top of it. I had chicken fried rice with the omelet on top.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but it's not the omelet that you and I are thinking about. It's like a Thai omelet where they just beat it, and then they fry it and flip it over, and then they put it on top of your rice. But they don't have no cheese, no tomatoes, no meat, no nothing. It's just an open.
Yeah,
open
it's just the egg is basically what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I eat omelets is right before you fold it over. I either put cheese or sautéed onions or whatever inside there. You got to give it some kind of flavor.
Yeah, you got to put a little bit of body into it.
Yeah.
But here we have just outside my door. I mean, outside. I live in a different area this time, and we got restaurants and cafes and quite a few Indian places. Matter of fact, Captain Billy Jack and we went and we had curry. I had like a green curry and rice. What was it? Like 4 days ago. So that was quite nice. Blue John cooked eggs. Yeah.
He also said, "I am making beef jerky today." Well,
he's famous for that.
No, he cannot. He cannot make. I would put my recipe up against him or anyone else on the fucking planet. Mine is better.
Yeah. My buddy over in Texas, he makes a real good beef jerky. Roberto.
He also has a food truck or something, doesn't he? Or did
he has like quite a few of them.
Oh, okay. He's
a
a food truck entrepreneur.
Yeah, but it's not a taco truck or a taco wagon. It's a pulled pork, all kinds of barbecue ribs and everything.
Yeah.
Some idiot. I think it was the pony guy. He said that Roberto's brother is the owner and not him. But that idiot doesn't watch YouTube too much because Roberto's brother passed away like around 10 years ago. Again, these people hear something and then they try to modify what they know. Well, a lot of these people don't know squat, but they think they do.
Life is good. What you say is Blute John says, I touched a vagina with my left finger
Oh,
before.
John.
That's where you wear your wedding ring at. No wonder you
Yeah,
touched it with that finger, sucker.
yeah. John.
That
John.
was just to lube. That was
Too
just to
much.
lube it up so he can get it on his left finger.
I don't know. Too much information, John. I hope you're
Roberto
not doing the same thing what Real Deal Jay is doing.
Roberto, whatever his last name is, says that
Yeah,
Roberto's Bolo.
a Bullet brother.
How do you pronounce his name? Yeong
Bolo Young.
Bolo Yeong says Roberto's brother passed away. His twin brother. I didn't know he had one.
He only had one brother. He has some sisters, but yeah, his brother, his dad passed away first, and
Did
then
you,
his brother passed away,
Kevin? Did you
and his
see?
brother.
Did you see? Um, do you ever watch Gutfeld from Fox News?
No, any good?
Well, he had they had a clip on there of two twins, identical twins, and they're
Huh?
being interviewed about a carjacking. And they're
Huh?
and the interviewer is holding the microphone in between their two necks as they talk, and he's asking them questions about the hijacking or carjacking and all this, and they're talking at the same time and saying the same fucking thing at the same time. And this they're Australian twins, identical
Of
twins,
course.
and it's just fucking bizarre, man. I mean, it was just real bizarre.
Yeah, I can't dog Australia because that's where my daughters live with their mom. But yeah,
I
there's a
have
lot of
never
him live in Australia.
I have never ever had any problems with anybody that I've met through this genre or otherwise that was from Australia. They're nice people, man. They're good people,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
there's a lot of
opinion.
good people.
Yeah.
I have a lot of subs that's in Australia. Very, very good people. But there's always an idiot out there that has something to prove to everybody. Maybe he got something to prove to himself. That's why he is the way he is.
Who are you talking about?
Real deal, Jay.
What happened between you
And
two? I've never had a problem with it. What happened between you two?
I don't know. One time he's all great, and then he's saying if he buys me an airplane ticket, I'll be in the Philippines tomorrow. Boy, is he badly mistaken. But again,
Did,
he
say that again. I didn't understand any of that.
he likes to say if he buys me a ticket to the Philippines, I'll be there like in a flash. You know, he doesn't understand that I will go when I want to go, not when somebody dictates to me when I have to go. But he thinks it's all about the money. Like I'll buy you a ticket and you'll get on the plane. You see, because Big E made a deal with me. If I lose 200 pounds, he'll buy me a ticket to here. And Real Deal Jay thinks it's always about the money. I mean, like I said, he has a complex about himself.
Jay, Real Deal says, "Hello, wow, I really got up your ass, Kevin."
No, I'm just telling you how it is, Real Deal.
I don't know what either one of you are talking about. I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah. Well, neither does he. That's the bad part. I mean, if the Philippines is so great and wonderful, how come real deal isn't there? You know,
I don't know.
like I said, there are so many clowns out there. Hey, Joseph, Kevin, you've been saying you wanted to go to the Philippines, yes, for years, yes. Well, that's why people. Well, see, yes, but again, I'm gonna go when I want to go. I'm not gonna go when people dictate to me that I have to go. That's like Joseph. That's like me telling you um, that your religion is no good, and you have to go to another religion because I said so. I said, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Hey, Big Kev,
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to take a piss. Send the link out for Jay. Let's get this shit over with.
Well, I did put a link out, and
We'll put it
maybe,
out
maybe
again. Put it out again. And
I
I just don't like to see you two infighting. I don't like it. I got to
oh no
piss.
no
I'll
no,
be
I'm
back in a
not,
minute.
not not fighting or nothing. I'm just copying
All
how.
right. Then put the link out there and let's get this over with.
All right, there we go. Because the other day, uh, Big E, he was talking shit about Big E and Mick Fisher and me, and then Big E comes on his show, and then um, he hurry up and start kissing Big E's ass. I mean, yeah, pretty funny. We got Balloon John in the house. We got Jim in the house. Afternoon, big guy. Beautiful day outside. I got sun coming through both my windows. Just having a very good day, you guys. Every day is a good day. You just got to be careful not to step in the brown stuff. Don't go. Hey, I went down not in Key West, but I was down in Daytona. Not this year, but last year. I was down there with my buddy. We had Christmas and we had Thanksgiving together. That was quite nice.
There's
Ah,
Sneeko experiences on here. I hadn't seen that gauge in a while. Um, I thought maybe a coffee shop burned down and he died.
well. I don't know. You guys want to come up? You guys are always welcome. Everybody, Frank, if you want to come up, you're welcome, little guy. I mean, we have everybody that comes up. I mean,
Keep flashing that
all,
link out there.
all
See if we got any. It's just like
well, I
fishing,
did I
Kevin.
did put the link out.
Put it up there again. It's just like fishing. You
All
see
right.
what's biting.
Yeah.
Sneeko
Well,
says
there's
I'm on
there's the link.
vacation. He's probably in Puerto Rico.
Oh well, but
He was
I don't know if this is the real or is it my Philippine experience. You know,
hell I don't know.
I think it could be Jerry. Yes, yes, Joseph. I asked.
That
That's when
definitely
my
is
daughter.
Jerry.
Yeah, that's when my daughters was living in the Philippines. Now my daughters and everybody uprooted and they live in Australia. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the money went to my kids because I did send mass amounts of Western Union to my daughters. So I didn't get to go, but my daughters reaped the benefits off of a lot of you good people.
I use Remitly. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but
No, I haven't.
it's instantaneously that when it goes through, and there's several places they can pick it up at, and but it's
Oh,
like
really?
$5.
So
It's
not
like
just Western
five
or
bucks. $5. They
e
charge you
cash
five
or whatever?
bucks.
Oh.
Sneako's experience says he's on vacation.
Ah, I know where he's at. uh,
He's
he,
in
he,
Puerto
he told
Rico.
me, no, no, no. But yeah, I know where Jerry's at. He he's visiting friends and family.
In France, he didn't
I
step
don't
foot in
know.
France, did he? God,
I
that's
don't
a
know. But I do know he was gonna go to his birthplace.
oh that would be Honduras. He was born in Honduras. Claims he's from Romania, but he was born in Honduras. Or
Ah,
no, El Salvador.
I know.
He was born in El Salvador. Claims he's a Romanian
I
because they both look the same.
oh, they got pretty women, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you another country's got pretty women. That's those Haitians. The here the
Really?
Haitian women, they're either butt fucking ugly or fucking playboy material. There's no in between.
Ah,
There's no middle ground there.
yeah, that's kind of like Vietnam women. You know, they're very very beautiful, or they're like
There's
plain
just nothing.
Jane.
Yeah, there's just nothing there. Yeah.
But here in Thailand and the Philippines, they have like a different classes. It just depends on what you like. You know, not everybody has the same likes. What I like, you like, what Pennsylvania trucker likes. Everybody has their own flavor. Oh, am I in Chiang Mai? I am. I love Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is a cool place. That could be my destination pretty soon. Nico Sneeko.
He wants to know what your flavor is, Kev.
Oh well, I can't pick up heavy set women, and I don't like old women. So that pretty much tells you
Well, I'll tell you what
everything.
about those. I'll tell you what about those heavyset women. Um, I can't pick them up either. But when you lay them down on the bed, you can just pound the shit out of them, and I mean, it's just like they're fatty like a fucking mattress. I mean, you can just dog the fucking shit out of them. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
just
God!
fucking. It's just you can just drill the piss out of them, and it doesn't matter what
I
hole
wouldn't
you
know.
go to. It doesn't matter. They can take it. They were built for that shit.
Well, yeah, but that's if you have a good sized talong. If you're a little guy and you got a little
All
pecker,
you got to all you got to
that,
do is take both hands on those ass cheeks and just spread it as far as you can, and you're good to go. You're good to go.
oh my God, yeah. Again, some of us have standards, and I don't. I refuse to go beyond my standards. Some people will do, just to have a quickie, but I like to have a little bit of. I like to wake up in the morning, and when I look at her, I'm not trying to hurry up and get out of the out of the hotel room.
Sneeko says Fat women will go the extra mile for you, Kevin. Yeah, and he's right about that. They will. They because they think they're not leaving. They think they're going to stay at your house forever. That you fell in love with them, and they will go
well,
the
and,
extra mile.
well, if you find like somebody that that doesn't depend on you, and she's not a fatty, but if she get like a little bit of girth to them, that's okay. But if they outweigh you, and when you sit on the
Yeah, well, you don't want that. I think Andrew Dice Clay said it
I
perfectly.
love it.
He said he was talking about it. He was talking about his girlfriend, making a joke about her being so fat. He said, "You don't know where the tits end and the belly begins. It's just like one big lob of shit." I'm not talking about those type of people. I'm talking about
Okay,
just the big ones, just the big ones, the big, heavy, plump ones that still have a shape to them. You know what I mean? And it looks like they
oh
need to
yeah.
lose like 20 pounds. Those are the ones you want to fuck. Those are the ones you want to fuck. That's the most comfortable fuck in your life. And I don't care what Playboy magazine says or anybody else. That is the one you want to fuck.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that agree with you because they have no morals, they have no standards. I got to give real deal Jay some credit. The women that I seen that he had at his place, they were all very lookable. They had a,
Yeah,
you don't
he's had nice looking women.
really,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the only good thing I could say about him.
Boy, you and Jay, I don't know, man. What the riff is about.
Yeah. He just thinks that he is just the man himself. Like
I've always got along with pretty well much everybody in here except for the fucking riff raff radio ruminants and shit like that. But
oh,
why are you and Jay feuding for?
that's a good question. You would have to ask Jay.
That's why I
I,
asked.
I'm, I'm just going with his flow.
Oh, okay. I guess it's none of my business.
Oh no, I mean it ain't nothing big, but like I said, Jay feels like when he drinking the liquid strength, the liquid courage that he thinks he's the man himself.
Oh. But you're a good dude. Jay's a good dude, and if he drank a little too much and said something wrong, there's no big deal there. Hell, we all do
No,
that.
no, no. But it seems like it's always on his mind. How come you're not going to the Philippines?
Oh, well, I kind of know what you're talking about, and I think he's calling out Big E for not paying your so-called taxes on there, or whatever it is, visas or whatever,
Oh,
and that went back,
oh,
and I haven't heard any of that for shortly after you got to Vietnam or for Thailand. So I think that's what he's
oh.
talking about. I
I
don't think it's directed toward you. I think it's directed towards Big E. And but I don't know, and I don't want to get into this shit. I just don't. Well,
There we go. I had to switch. I had to switch cameras.
oh, okay.
I got two cameras. Frank just said Kevin got all of his poise. Blah, blah. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns out there. How's your weather? What time do you have right now?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let me check the weather here real quick. It is 54 degrees. Tomorrow a high of 81.
Oh,
And that's good weather for fucking April.
okay.
81 degrees. It was 73. It was 73 on my way to work today, and when I looked it up on my phone, it said feels like 75, and I was sweating. I turned the air conditioner for the first time this year in April, and I don't think I've ever done that in my lifetime. I turned the air conditioner on, put the fan on low, and had the windows rolled up, and
Uh-huh.
so yeah, I think it's going to be a very very hot summer, very good
Okay.
summer.
Well, that's good.
And I plan on doing a lot of fishing this year.
What
Go,
kind of fishing? Catfish or trout
no,
or
no, we don't have trout around here. It's bass, bluegill, catfish, and next month I'm getting a GoPro, and I'll be putting a lot of those videos up,
nice?
and I'll be wearing it on my chest, and so you'll be. It's
I
kind of like
have my
a bird's
GoPro
eye
still.
view. Yeah.
Yeah, people think I sell everything, but still got my shit.
I thought you traded that for a hooker in Vietnam.
You know, don't give people ideas because they'll be feeding off of that. We got 19 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen.
Pennywise, I talked to Bama, or I got a message from him the other day, and he said he's doing okay, and that they only let him have his phone for 30 minutes a day. And
Oh,
I don't know where he's at. I really don't. I don't have no idea
I
where he's
don't
at.
know where he's at. I don't follow these clowns with what they're doing. So
But I did contact him about 3 days ago, and the next day I tried to call him, and he says, "Hey, I can't answer the phone. They only give me my phone for 30 minutes a day, and I don't know where he's at. I don't. That's all he elaborated on. So
boy, I bet you Frank is all pissed when if he get to use his phone and stuff.
he gets it. He told me he gets it for 30 in a text message that he gets it for 30 minutes a day. That's what he told me.
Wow, you hear that,
And
Frank?
I don't know where he's at.
I don't know where he's at either. I'm sure one of these clowns know where he's at. Real deal Jay should know where he's at. Heck,
I don't know. I don't know.
Big E said a couple of days ago that he on Jay's show that he just him and Mick Fisher came back from the Philippines. They had to do some business over there, and Big E's wife is with Shaw right now. I don't know right now, but she was from what I understood. Like to give a shout out to Barry and Shaw, and hang in there, brother. Don't let those unfriendlies bring you down. Uh, but yeah, things are going good. I wish and hope Barry will get out of his predicament that he's in, and that he can move on with his life.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think it's been going on long enough. Don't
But
you?
he, yeah, definitely. I mean, these people cry, or he called me a name. Let's get him and all this stuff. Fuck, it's just a name.
Well. When you look at it as a whole, Barry said this about his girlfriend. Frank said this about all his girlfriends,
Oh
and
yeah,
they both called each other child molesters. Barry does 2 years in jail. I think that's just bullshit. And at the same time, Frank Battaglia um, left Hawaii because he owes $60,000 to a family over there. He won in court, and and he's living with a married woman, which is against the law in the Philippines. I mean, it just makes no fucking sense to me.
yeah.
That's my opinion of that, regardless of what anybody says. I think he's done
Well,
his
yeah.
time, and
John says Bam is a low life. Well, nobody's saying he's not a low life. I'm just saying that he had done his time, I believe. He's the biggest low life, my opinion only, of course.
who said Bama was a low life?
Balut John.
No. Okay. Well, I guess you could say that. But how big of a high life is Frank Battaglia?
Oh God. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that fit that category.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Frank will meet his maker. Well, hopefully. The way he's looking, look
I
like he's
wonder,
gonna
I
he's
wonder, I wonder what rock that will come out from under.
yes, he is a low life.
We all meet our maker, just a matter of time. Life is good. Said the
Yeah.
Fonz. That's right. Nobody's getting out of this world alive. We're all going to meet him.
No-
Or if you did, or if there was no maker, you're just done. What if
Well,
there was no maker?
we gotta ask Fazio if there's light at the end of the tunnel, because you know he's still pushing up daisies. Not Daisy May, but oh, heck.
I heard. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was Brevis or somebody else, but he interviewed uh, Daisy May when she was going through. I know he was there. I don't remember if it was him or I don't want to put words in other people's mouth, but somebody asked her, "Were you and Fazio ever boyfriend girlfriend?" And she said no.
Uh, really?
Yeah.
Well, does Fazio know that?
No. What she was saying was she stayed there, and in the hopes of a hotel, and
Flying circus.
So I don't know. Flying Circus would probably know. He was pretty close to Fazio.
Well,
I
yeah. We have expat forever that just popped up.
What's up, guys?
Oh, Julio.
That sounds like Julio.
No, that's not Julio.
Oh,
It's Mr. Ferry.
oh,
Oh,
Mr. Ferry. How many goddamn flags are you gonna fly? Pick a side,
what?
goddamn it.
What flags? What fags? What?
That icon you're using.
Oh, this one? Yeah, yeah. It's the Filipino Philam.
Pick a side. God damn it.
So, Big Kev, what's going on, man? You're in. Are you back in Pattaya now?
I am somewhere in Thailand.
I thought, aren't you going to Chiang Mai or something? Weren't you going to Chiang Mai, or you decided not to?
No. I was just down for a few days for the Sincron New Year's
Ah,
festival,
okay. Okay.
and now that's
Yeah.
already over.
Okay. You know what? I know you're hiding and stuff. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna mess with you. There's no
Uh,
Oompa Loompa running around Thailand beating up people and shit, you know. You know what I mean? You're a good guy. Nobody's gonna mess with you. Oompa Loompas only go after trolls
Puerto Ricans.
and Puerto Ricans. Yeah. And fake Mexicans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Mexican Jews mainly. They target them.
So what's up, Big Kev? I know you. It seems like you and Jay the Real Deal got a little spat there.
well,
Jay's only kind of looking out for you, trying to get
no,
you to the Philippines.
Jerry just so fucking drunk that he just don't know where he's at.
No. I think when he was telling you that you should make a jump to the Philippines, I don't think he was drunk. It's just basically at one point in time or another, you're gonna have to make that move to go to the Philippines because you know, and I know, Thailand kind of sucks. I mean, it's just not happening.
I just
Cambodia
want
is a shithole.
Thailand.
I mean, just wait.
Okay.
Vietnam, you're not getting any play in Vietnam, so we know that, right?
Well, no,
Cambodia's a shithole.
opinion
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, I mean, you go to Cambodia or Laos, it's just all hookers there. That's all you're gonna get. So, if I were you, dude, I would take a jab at the Philippines. Take your shot. You're coming from Thailand, so if for some reason something happens at the border and they send you back, they just send you right back to Thailand. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
Are you sure that's going to happen, or would they hold him there and say he owes all this back visa stuff?
No, I don't think so. They just
Well, yeah, I know
no,
you don't
they
think
just
so, but I would like to find out first before he rolls the dice and lands on their fucking soil.
you
That's
know
my
what?
opinion.
They just basically send you out. I mean, again, if that's what you're afraid of, then I would just walk into a Philippine embassy. Didn't you do that, Big Kev? You and
Yeah,
Don C.
John C was nice enough and gave me his time, and we went up there. We spoke to the well, matter of fact, we went into the Philippine embassy in Bangkok, and we got information, and we're going off of it.
Okay, so do they still have you? Do they have you in the system? Do they not have you in the system? How's
No,
it
as a
look?
matter of fact, I was not in the Philippine embassy system.
Then you're good. Take your shot. If you're not in the system, remember you got a new passport. You're not in the system. Take your shot.
But you know, just like what Don C said, and just like what other people said, they said don't broadcast what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it. You know, just do it, but don't announce. You know.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Just when you're gonna do it, do it. But you know, you're not gonna wait a year to see if you can get into the Philippines. Come on. I mean, it's
No.
you know damn well Thailand is only good for hookers, right? I mean, there's nothing else there. There's really nothing else there.
Well,
So there's
you
nothing there
were
for you.
lucky enough to find a good woman. Havoc was lucky enough to find a good woman. I found two good women, but you know,
You ring the bell. What do you mean? No.
I-
You don't
when I-
find women by ringing the bell. No. Wait. You're a little confused. The women you found is when you were ringing the bell. That's
no,
not the
it's in
kind
the Philippines I'm talking about.
Oh, in the Philippines, yeah, there's no bell to ring in the Philippines. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's, just yeah. But you're gonna find much better women in the Philippines than you are in Thailand. I guarantee you that. That's a no-brainer, right? So
Yeah.
why spin your wheels? Why spin your wheels and fucking basically do nothing in these shithole countries? Don't waste your time with Cambodia and Laos. Stop listening to Big Ego. Okay, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That guy has got. I mean, look at his life. That right there would just tell you that's not the kind of guy you want to take advice from. You know what I mean? Running around knocking up women in every country. I mean, you just can't do that. It's an what is it? It's an irresponsible act, basically, coming from this guy. That's what he's doing. But anyway, if you want to listen to Big Ego, it's cool. But look at you. I mean, I like you. You're listening to Big Ego and you're spinning your wheels. How long you been in Southeast Asia? Have you been here a year yet? Over a year?
I think I've been here for around 9, almost 10 months. I think 10.
Yeah, so you've been here about a
will be
year.
10 months.
Yeah. Right. You've been here about a year, okay? I mean, so far, which is the best country that you like? Is it Thailand? Is it Vietnam?
I love upstate Thailand. It's very, very nice. The Philippines is also very nice. Again, I lived there for over 10 years, so I know a little bit about the Philippines.
Right, right. You know about the Philippines. Is it a little bit more expensive than Thailand? In some aspects it is, in other aspects it's not. But definitely you can make it on your money, the money that you're doing and getting and all that. You'll make it. You'll make it in the Philippines. Not a problem.
I was in the Philippines for
20 minutes.
3 weeks, and I can sum that up in a nutshell. It fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, but don't listen to Havoc Master. All right, Havoc Master is just Havoc Master he's just different. Don't listen to Havoc Master. Yeah.
Well, I try. I mean, Philip has good things once in a while, and Biggie and I both listen to Philip about going to Vietnam and stuff. So again, Vietnam is good. Don't get me wrong, but Vietnam is good. But it's for certain kinds of people, I enjoyed.
Yeah. Vietnam's not for you. It's definitely not for you. Whatever you do, Big Kev, do not listen to that nut in Van Tine Island. Okay, whatever you do, don't listen to his video because it's basically gonna get you in trouble. You're gonna be an overstayer, and you're gonna wind up eventually in Bikutan. So don't listen to that nut in Van Tine.
Yeah, nobody listens to the Pony Rider.
You're gonna end up owing somebody $60,000 in Hawaii if you listen to him, Kevin.
Probably, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would say.
Steve 25901, hello.
We have Don C in the house. Hello, Don.
Don C 25901, hello.
Hey, Don C. Captain Billy Jack asked me if you got a hold of me, and I told him no, not yet. I don't know if you forgot or you're too busy or whatever, but he said sometime this week he'll like to go out and have lunch with you, like whenever it's convenient for you.
Hey, Pennywise says Havoc Master was in the Philippines the last time Popeye was in the Philippines. And that's about true. What's that, about 30 years ago, Havoc?
No, not 95. Not March of 95 and June of 95.
Well, that's exactly 30 years ago.
Yeah. Our wedding anniversary was on my birthday when that was March 10th of 95. March 10th of 95 is when I married her. I arrived 3 days before that. We'd been conversing through pictures and stuff, and me jacking off to her pictures and talking over the phone. Yeah. She was saying some pretty explicit shit to me.
Yeah,
She's
we
a
don't
freak.
really want to hear all that, Havoc.
We appreciate that. I mean, I kind of cringe thinking about it, but
We we might get a strike on this channel here any minute because of that
yeah,
comment.
No, but
Mike Frank could get
I was
offended.
there. I was there during that month of March the 10th, and we got married. We had already planned. We talked about it over the phone. I'd seen pictures of her, I had been divorced from two American women. I was done with them, and I could have had any American woman I wanted at that time because I was gorgeous. And if you don't believe me, go look at my fucking profile.
Well, wait. So wait, you saw
And and then I went
Havoc.
back in June. I went back in June or July. I can't remember which it was because they fucked up my vacation and said I had an extra vacation, and so I just went back there again. Took two
Well,
weeks.
Havoc Master. So you saw her picture, but she didn't see yours, right?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She seen
Oh, okay.
videos.
So
She also seen videos of me sent through.
really,
She seen videos sent. I had a what they call a camcorder back then. Those big motherfuckers, and that was sent
Yeah,
over there. And she'd seen videos of me with the two people that was introduced to me, and she used to watch those. She used to watch those videos of me, even though I was fully clothed, and diddle herself. She couldn't wait till I landed on that fucking planet.
you're dreaming. You're fucking
No,
dreaming.
no, it's the way it is. See, you just
you know,
No,
Frank talking about his dreams.
you were wait, Havoc Master. You were watching videos of yourself and jacking off. That's what you forget.
That's how good looking I was. I can't deny that.
What happened?
That means you're gay. That's what it means.
Oh my!
Hey, there's a Gypsy. Gypsy, what's going on, man? Have you any birthday parties lately online? Gypsy, is he still in China? I don't know. Last I remember, Gypsy was dating a ladyboy.
What the fuck?
No, Gypsy was dating a ladyboy. He did admit that. I'm not sure how that went, but
Well,
you know, he wanted
I
to try
thought he
it
was
and see how it
joking
goes.
when he said that on my show a long time ago.
No, he ain't got no girlfriend. No, he ain't got no girlfriend. John Doe is back around. He's back doing videos. Same thing, basically. Flies into Cebu, does a few Cebu videos, goes to Bacola, does a few
I
videos.
said hi to him not that long ago.
But wait, he goes back to Manila right before his flight and goes into what's that one mall over there? Greenbelt, and hangs out. Yeah, hangs out behind the bushes by the Starbucks and peeks at young girls. And that's basically I called it out when he did these videos. It's funny, but John, he's trying. He's good.
Well, because I remember he used to live in Bacolod.
No, he would go to his care. No, he didn't live there. He would just go to his caretaker's house and hang out there.
Yeah.
You know, he might run. Yeah, he'd borrow her car, maybe go for a jog or something like that at the local track. You know, just check. He said he would go jogging at the local track, but he was just scoping out young girls running around the track and stuff.
Well, that's trying to keep up with him is the hard part.
I would like to say this. Yesterday, we got the port taken out of Shirley's jugular vein from chemo, and after chemo, to prevent the cancer from coming back, she weighed when she went in for a full hysterectomy. She weighed 146 pounds, and she was a little chubby, and for as tall as she Filipino is. And yesterday she went in there to get the port taken out, and 3 visits ago she weighed 100.8 pounds. I don't know if that means 100.8 ounces or whatever it means, but yesterday she went in
just
there.
under 101.
yesterday she went in there. Yesterday she went in there and she weighed 119 pounds. So I
Well, that's
believe
good.
I believe she beat cancer, and um, that I look forward for several more years with her. You know.
Good job.
There you go, Steve. Another 10 or 20 years with her, you'll be fine. And you can celebrate your 50th anniversary.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Bolo Young says, what is Bolo Young? Bolo Young says, John Doe has the same setup as Frank in Bentine Island with a caretaker. Yeah, it sounds like it. So, Gypsy, you got to get out of China, man. Get out of China. Get some real
Go to the Philippines.
Chinese
Then
women.
I want to know details.
Steve 25
Who's
901
Old
says
Yeller Tooth?
that's Frank, I think. Steve 25 901 says Havoc looks like an old. Who, that screen went up. Havoc looked like an old Josh Brolin, or I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Fact and fiction. Who is Old Yeller? Who's he talking about? Is that you?
Old Yellow's the dog. I mean,
Yeah,
from the movie.
yeah, and he
On the
died.
book.
He died, and I watched that when I was a kid, and I cried.
Yeah. And then he had a puppy called Simon Sam.
Fact and fiction. Can you? Who are you talking about? And what is your threat towards a guy named Jerry? What is a threat? Can you basically elaborate on your threat there?
Yeah, come on up. I'll put the link out for you good people,
Yeah,
you
come
good
on up.
citizens. And
Come on up.
Steve 25
these
901.
people.
I started to watch that. Something happened. I actually pirated that video, and I didn't get to see
Hey,
it all the
Steve.
way through. Okay.
Fact and fiction. He's going to be suing all kinds of people. He's trying to sue Mick Fisher now. He's trying to bait Mick Fisher. Now he wants to bait me. Sorry, fact.
Are you talking about the pony man?
Yeah, the pony dude.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys be careful on who you're trying to poke. Don't rock the boat.
Yeah, be careful, fact and fiction. People could be driving up to your island. You're not far. You know that, right? You're a hop, skip, and a jump from where I live.
Oh, is that the pony man fact or fiction?
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that. Again, I don't watch them, so I don't I don't keep up with these clowns.
It's amazing how much time this guy has. He does nothing but just sit on fucking YouTube all day long, talking
Is
shit.
he still talking about Barry?
He still has.
No,
He still has.
Barry's gone.
He still has
Barry's
times to
gone.
bitch at Gilda when the camera's off.
Dude, when the time comes, dude, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna take his ass away. They're gonna deport him. He's gonna beg Gilda to sell the house and meet him in Thailand or wherever, and she's gonna say, "Fuck no." She's gonna sell that house and go back to her home island. That's what she's gonna do, and build herself a little fucking house on her family plot. Keep the rest of the money. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Steve 25 901. My favorite movie is, and the guy just died, starred in it, is The Quick and the Dead. And that's been my favorite movie. I used to like Clint Eastwood a lot. I've got his avatar on there. But The Quick and the Dead, Gene Hackman, that's my favorite favorite movie of all time.
Wait. Gypsy, I don't think you know much about Chinese women. And you've been how long in China? Chinese women are not frugal. They'll spend
Gypsy
the
doesn't
fuck
know
out of
anything
you.
about any women on any continent.
Damn, that's not a good statement you made there. That really shows
So
you
him,
really need
him
to
and
know about Chinese women.
Jay, you don't want no information from then about women then.
They're definitely not frugal, bro. Oh, hey, is what is that? Oh, okay. Are they?
Don't Tomahawk 2, great movie.
Come on,
I
Frank.
don't think I've
Frank,
seen that.
get off the
Who
island,
who
Frank.
who plays in that, Steve? 25901. Who plays in that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bone
Wait,
Tomahawk.
you were talking about. Wait, Gypsy. You were talking about lady boys are frugal. Ah, I get it now. Now I
Oh,
know. Okay. I don't know much about that, but maybe you're right on that one. Frank, get off
That
the
guy's already
island and go.
admitted. That guy's already admitted a long time, like 3, 4, 5 years ago. He's a queer as hell. He's already admitted that.
Frank, how long have you been? How long have you been overstaying, Frank? Now, how long have you overstayed? 6 months? 5, 6 months now?
we want to
You're
know.
screwed,
We
bro.
want to know.
I love Bone Tomahawk 2, great movie. Did Gene Hackman play in that, Steve? 25901. Answer me, God damn it.
Say it. Say it.
Don't tell me. Kurt Russell. Yeah, he played in The Quick and the Dead lead. Patrick Wilson. I'll have to check that out. I like that actor too.
Frank, are your bags packed? Because when immigration come and picks you up, bro, it's just gonna be like in the middle of the night they're gonna raid your house. They're gonna just drag you out of bed and take you in there. So you might want to have like a little backpack packed already to go when you go to Bikutan.
Gypsy says, don't be jealous, Havoc. You're not my type. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. I'm not your
What does that
type.
mean?
What's going on, Big Kev? We're still friends, man.
From
No.
Australia.
Frank, you're not legal. Frank, you're not legal. You're just temporarily legal, but they won't let you renew your visa, bro. They're gonna come and pick you up. There's gonna be 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers, immigration, because they're cleaning shit up. That Vitaly dude really fucked it up for all you guys. They're coming for you, and then they're gonna put you in a cell in the same area where Barry is. That'll be great. You and Barry should be doing videos together. Or
Yeah, well, I guess Frank could sit on Barry's lap.
Yeah, Frankie boy, packing cotton socks, mate. Leave one pair for me because I'm going to do a live stream on that recliner. My Gilda rubs my feet. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have this full experience when you're gone. Don't you worry about that, son.
You know what? If Gilda didn't have kids, I would start up a harem. I would. I think.
The fuck?
Say that again, Jerry.
If Gilda didn't have any kids and Frank was gone to Bikutan, I'd consider going up there and just starting a harem. I'd say, come on, Gilda, come over here. This is a real man thing. Now, I'm not sure my wife would agree to that, but
Big E would talk her into it.
Yeah, right. Well, that's right. Biggie will snatch that up real quick, Frank. She'll be gone in a heartbeat, man. Damn.
Yeah, Frankie boy,
Frank,
get
I'm
under a
telling
pair.
you, Bikutan is not far.
Collect your mail, Frank. Stop denying your mail, boy. We know your little tactic. We're on to you.
Damn,
Seems like
Frank, you
everyone
spent all
else
that
is
money on that
cheap.
house, dude. That's messed up, man. You spent all that money on that house, and you're not going to be able to enjoy it much longer. Do you actually think, Frank, if you get
No,
deported,
don't fuck
I know
with
we know you.
old Frank, boy.
Well, no, look, we know Frank. They're going to try to deport him back to Hawaii, but he's going to sneak out and go to Thailand, in wherever the connecting flight is. But you know what? Gilda is not going to sell that house and bring the money to Thailand for you to live in Thailand with
Well,
her.
they
She's not going
might
to do
have
it,
a
Frank.
freeze on him for leaving. You ever thought of that? They might have a freeze at the airport that he can't leave the country.
Maybe. Yeah, that's right. They could.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, Frank. And you know Gilda, I mean, she's a Filipina. She's not going to move to
Yeah.
Thailand. She's not going to. Plain and simple. She's got her whole family, 8 kids in the Philippines. Think about it. She'll sell that house in Bantayan. She'll get she'll sell up 4 or 5 million. Boom, get out of there. She'll go back to Leyte, build a house on her family land, and then give some money to her kids in Cebu to help them out, maybe to buy a condo or whatever, and then keep the rest. That's it, Frank. You're done. You're cooked, Frank.
Yeah, he knows he's cooked. He done a video today slagging off Shower again, fret and stuff, and quickly deleted it. He gets in these moods and he just does like a 3-minute video on Shah, threatening her to get rid of that charge and all the rest of it. She can't, man. It's already gone through. They've already made a decision, Frank. And the good people of the Philippines made their decision to see your way out. I'm sorry, but that's the decision they made. You must respect that.
Yeah.
You must respect that.
And Frank, if you don't believe that there's an order to deport you, just accept that letter that comes to you. Just accept it, and then you can open it up and read it all, and you'll see that there's an order to get you out of the Philippines. We don't need people like you, people like Barry, people like that Vitali dude, and who knows what other clowns are out there. We just don't need these kind of people in the Philippines. It's just a bad name. Things, just bad vibes. Frank, go somewhere else. Just go
back under the fucking rock you crawled out from under.
Last chance saloon.
They're just playing with you, Frank.
I'll tell you what, you keep talking about him, you're all going to get sued here pretty soon.
I'm the ferry, so they can just go ahead and sue the ferry,
Oh, well. It's going to be sad to see you go, Frank. Frank, I don't know how you can sit there and say we're too short, bro. You're fucking the same height as Barry, bro. I tower over fucking Barry. You're the same height as him, man. That's a fucking fact.
I think Barry is taller than Frank from when I seen him over at Fridays.
And that's what I mean. Now, you've all seen the picture of me standing beside Barry when he's in the cell there, right? It's obviously that I'm a lot taller than fucking Barry, and Barry and Frank are the same fucking size. So who's the midget, Frank? Like, seriously. Like, you got to be real. Like, I get you, like, calling me names and all that sort of stuff, but try and keep it to fucking facts, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? You boys got to start with the facts.
Jay, there's no way in hell you could ever whip Frank Battaglia's ass. That son of a bitch is fucking. He lifts 1 pound weights sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen
yeah, them 5-pounders. I think it's 5-pound weight. Dude, Frank, we saw that one video when you're walking out and you're holding your hand on Gilda's arm.
Yeah,
because you could
stabilize
yourself so you don't fall down.
What's that, Beavis and Butthead? He looks like that. It looked like that character in real life.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Who's Abo? Who's Abo? Who the hell's Abo?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Don't have a clue.
And
Abo?
you're not
Abo?
5'8", Frank. Stop lying.
No,
Maybe
he's
if
not
he's
5'8".
wearing his women's high heels.
Frank
Hey,
did a
look,
whole
I'll be honest.
45-minute
I'm only,
video one time.
hold on a minute. I'm only
Okay,
5'8" myself, right? I'm 5'8", okay? 97 kilos. Right, that's a fact. Now, you're a lot shorter than me, Frankie boy. A lot shorter and a lot fucking frail. So
That,
you're in no position to sit there and say stuff when I
none of
clearly
that
taller
shit.
than you.
None of that shit
And,
matters.
oh, okay.
Mike Tyson was 5'10", beating the shit out of people 6'5".
Yeah, look. I've had fights with people a lot taller than me, a lot bigger than me. Right? I've won some, I've
He
lost
said
some.
that
I've
was an
won more than I've
advantage.
fucking lost. But hold on, let me say
Wait,
something
wait.
here. I'm not saying it's about size. I'm not saying the bigger you are, the best you are. I'm not saying that. But when Frank is sitting there, clearly when he's seen photos of me that I'm way taller than Barry and he's the same size as Barry, it's just the hypocrisy of it all. You know what I mean? It's like he just cannot deal with facts. You know what I mean? And that is a
Come on,
fact.
Okay.
Frank.
So,
Put the link up for you.
so wait. I get it. Aborigine. Okay. Abo is Aborigine. Frank, do you know
Oh.
what an Aborigine is?
Yeah, that's one of those
That's what it
monkeys
is.
that turned
Aborigine.
into a human that lives out in the jungle or some shit like that. Is that what an aborigine is? Like they never owned a cell phone or put on a pair of underwear?
Well, that's
Kevin,
like the
It's brothers in Australia.
Kevin, hold on a minute,
Oh.
Kevin. Have you got that photo of me and fucking Barry? Can we put it up there? I know you got it. Put that photo of me and Barry up there. He dickhead is obviously needs to put glasses on. He fucking straight up needs to put glasses on. Frisbee is taller than Abo J. Like seriously, mate. Like get Gilda to take you to the autonomous and get some fucking glasses, bro. And stop taking that fucking medication. It's fucking with your head.
Frank, if you keep talking shit about all these people around, when you're gone, I think all these people are going to get together and pull a train on Gilda. That's what they're going to do. I'm telling you, so just be nice.
but
We don't want to be pulling a train on Gilda.
Like,
at least not on
man,
purpose.
the delusional mind of this guy is just fucking crazy.
There you go. There you go, Jay.
There it is. There you go, Frankie boy. Who's fucking taller than who? And you're the same size as fucking Barry, you fuckwit. It's right there in front of you. I'm fucking not even a foot away from him. The ground level is the fucking same. Wake up, you fucking fool.
Hey, Don sees collecting tickets for the train.
Oh, just joking, Gilda. Me first. Oh, fuck.
Frank, you just cut, mate, because you get in the ass and you know it. You're just dirty, mate. That's all you are. Dirty, because, Shah really pulled that fucking Swifty on you, mate. Slapped you fair in the fucking face. Got you
Yeah, he
fucking
don't like
good. You did not see that coming, man. You did not see that coming. You are fucked. And the amount of money you got invested in the Philippines plus the $2 million you lost in that fucking land deal bullshit, mate, and all them lawyer fees, bro, you just about done your life fucking savings, mate. And you're getting shipped off back to America first, then you have to catch a plane to go back to fucking Asia and start all over again.
Hey, Kevin.
See, Barry will get pulled at home.
I got a backstage picture of Al DeWinter and his father on Father's Day. at the Swiss place in the Swiss restaurant there in the Swiss Club in Switzerland. Can you put that up there for me, please?
You're gonna have to send it to me, maybe.
Just go to your backstage and click on
Okay, wait. Backstage.
No worry, Frankie boy don't like the truth and he don't like facts. That's a fact.
Video image, right?
Hey Jerry, you got my email the other day, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
tomorrow. It frees up tomorrow.
You know what? Tomorrow, yeah, I'm on. Yeah, okay.
that is Al de Winter and his father on Father's Day at the Swiss Club in Switzerland.
I can't see it. No, that's not it.
Oh, he's just playing, buddy. Don't get angry. Don't want the wrath of Allah. Yeah, you guys, thanks for coming up. Anybody else want to come on up? You guys are always welcome. Come on up and tell us your story, buddy. Tell us what's happening in your backyard.
Come on up. Come on up, Frank, if you got some balls. Come on up. One nut. Come on up.
One nut.
Oh, don't antagonize him. He's got a nose like a Trojan.
He knows he only got one nut.
And he also starred in the movie or directed the movie Grey Gardens. Don't fuck with old Frank.
Yeah, he's the man.
Get that recliner nice and comfortable for me, Frankie boy. So I'm coming up tired.
We'll see you, Frank. Don't let the door kick you in the ass. Hit you in the ass.
Come on, Frank. Don't let these people intimidate you.
You know you ain't going nowhere, Frank. You're going to be listening in the background like you always do.
He's going to go do some 50-pound arm curls, man. All right, I'm jumping off, boys. Got to go. Thanks for having me on camera.
All right, man.
I'll see you later.
Let me get out of here, too, guys.
All right, Kev, I think I'm going to go to bed. I got to go see my father today and go to work at 6:30 tonight. So,
all right,
good show, Kevin.
All right, guys. Later. I got to get out of here too. I'm just having some coffee here and got things to do. Later. Later, BK.
I'll talk to you in a couple of days, Kev.
Later, Steve.
All right, you guys.
Later, Jerry.
Yeah, that is a good picture. Yeah, like I said, I sworn Barry was a lot taller than Frank. And then Gilda comes up, and Gilda is taller than both of them. And remember the waiter, the waiter is Filipino, and he towered over everybody there. So yeah, it's okay to have denial, Frank. It's okay, buddy. It's all just, this is all entertainment. Don't get upset when it's only about entertainment. Yeah, Don. See if you want to do something on the weekend. I could just pass it to Captain Billy and get something going. If you got plans like tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, So yeah, just let them know. You guys leave a comment after the show. Tell us what you think about the show. Tell us what your theory is. Frank got nothing to worry about. Everything is going good. It's just a big headache. Tell us what you think. Smash that like button, you guys. Hit that super chat button if you guys feeling that this was a good show. Every show is good. Ah, let's go tomorrow. All right, Doug, give me a text, and I'll pass it on to Billy, and maybe you could meet us over here at my place because Billy is over in Soy Diana somewhere. Yeah, that'd be good. All righty, guys. Just call me and we will make. Well, Doug, I only have your American phone number. I don't have your phone number that you have because I have WhatsApp. I can call you through that, but I don't have your number. But if you want to get a hold of me through Messenger, we'll just float off of that. Maybe around noontime would be a good time. Uh, Oh, man, you missed it, buddy. We got old Douglas is in the house. I tried to get a hold of him earlier before the show, and he's most likely out busy in his yard doing landscaping, making that nice place nicer. Hello, Doug. Hope you're doing good. Steve, thank you guys for coming out. Don C, thank you for coming out. Jay, thank you for coming out. Again, I'm just fucking with you. I don't have nothing against any of you good people. And Havoc Master, Havoc Master calls me up out of the blue and shoot the crap. And then Havoc Master said, "Let's have a show." So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Eat, drink, and be merry. Live life to your fullest because you don't want to wake up next day and you're all old and decrepit and you're at war with the world. Just get out, enjoy your life. You don't need to have somebody walk with you and hold your hand all the time, Frank. Just get out of the house and adventure. Meet your neighbors. Just don't go around making people angry. They don't like that, especially a foreigner in another country and you're making waves. So don't rock the boat. Live life your way and make yourself happy, make your other people happy, and just mind your own business. I think that's the name of the game. Mind your own business. Don't worry about the other guy, and just live your own life. But yeah, that's always the best advice. How you doing, old Doug? Yeah, Doug. You ain't lying. Because a lot of these kind of people are so engrossed with their miserable life that they try to find fault with other people. Yeah, Doug. Doug has a beautiful wife. Um, Don C has a very lovely wife. You know, Big E has a good family. You know, there's a lot of people out there. Jerry has a lovely wife. I I've known them for years, in like over 10 years. I've known Jerry and seen his wife. So they're doing good. I remember when Jerry was in Chicago before he moved, did the big move. So yeah, give a big shout out to my good buddy Pennsylvania trucker. Again, I'm glad that your surgery was a good success on your back and your lower neck, and hope to see you in the Philippines. Oh, you know, what's Frank's channel? You know, the sad part is Frank changes his channel name like all the time, just like he's changing his panties. So it's kind of hard to know what his channel is this week because whenever something happens, he got to change. My channel has been the same for over 10 years. I have not changed. I have never lost my channel. I know, just call it luck, boys and girls. Oh, Kevin, you know, no one can get. Well. Again, that's just spice of life, right? Um, yeah, you don't want to make no women. You don't want to make no women upset because that's not fun. You just want to live life and be happy and make everybody happy that you are affiliated with. But again, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Again, this is my own point of view. This is strictly entertainment. Don't don't want to get nobody upset. Don't want to make anybody angry. Oh shit, you guys. Why can't we all just be friends? Oh, thank you guys for coming out. Smash that like button. Leave a comment after the show on what you thought about. How long we've been on. Oh, now 1.5 hours. Good show, you guys. All right, you guys. I'm gonna call it a night, call it a day, call it a morning. Depends on where you're at and where you're listening from. But thank you guys for coming out. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming out. Talk to you guys later.